feature contest is a handicap match scheduled for one fall, introducing first from Tampa, Florida, by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the instant classic, Christian Cage.
Christian Cage is a man on an island. When he tried to recruit a tag team partner for our main event match against Robert Roode and Kurt Angle, he went initially to Kaz, then Kevin Nash, then Booker T, and finally Samoa Joe. But he was turned down by all four.
Well, one thing that won't happen tonight is he won't get screwed by his tag team partner. He doesn't have one. You heard him. The only person that matters to me is me.
And his opponents first from Wall Street in Manhattan, New York, Robert Roode.
When the battle lines were drawn between Kurt Angle and Christian Cage, it was a surprise to me that Robert Roode made his decision so quickly to align himself with the TNA World's Heavyweight Champ Kurt Angle. From the moment that this dilemma was posed to Robert Roode, he said, "I believe there's strength in numbers," and he joined the Angle Alliance.
And his tag team partner from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, professional wrestling's only Olympic gold medalist and the TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Kurt Angle.
From the outset of this Thursday Night Impact broadcast, when this main event tag team matchup was proposed, Kurt Angle, Robert Roode had a look of confidence in their face. Almost a feeling like they expected that Christian Cage would find it difficult to find a tag team partner. As a result, the proposed tag match has become a 2-on-1 handicap match as Karen Angle joins her husband Kurt as he partners with Robert Roode.
I mean, when you think of all the bridges that Christian Cage has burned, really the result's not surprising. Robert Roode, though, goes right into the ring. Christian Cage on the attack from the beginning. And as Kurt Angle jumps in there, he jumps out, and he's going to have to do this, Mike. He's going to have to figure out a way to divide and conquer because there's no way he can stand there and take him one-on-two.
Just as soon as he decks Robert Roode with the clothesline, Angle's right in his face to take down the instant classic. And finally, referee Earl Hebner, trying to maintain some order here, has got this back to a one-on-one situation with Robert Roode and Christian Cage. And think of Christian Cage when he tries to develop a game plan or a strategy for this handicap match. Do you pace yourself early to survive as long as possible, or do you go full force right from the start of this match to try and get an advantage and try and get a win as quickly as you can?
Oh, you try to go for a quick pin. You try to steal one here. Any opportunity that you can. I mean, think about the change from months ago. Christian Cage, the Christians coalition, so strong. Christian Cage, AJ Styles, Tomko. I mean, they really did. They were a unit. They were tight. As you see Christian Cage just taking out that frustration on the head of Robert Roode. And since then, not only has the Angle Alliance pulled in Tomko and AJ Styles, they've added Robert Roode, who wants to be aligned with the top of the company. I mean, think about it. That is one strong faction, and now Christian all by himself, and he found out how by himself he was tonight.
And maybe equally as interesting as the situation between Angle and Christian, who barely gets a 2 count on Robert Roode, as equally as interesting as the deal between Angle and Christian is the fallout in terms of allegiances from the other people. We mentioned how quickly Robert Roode joined forces with Kurt Angle. At the same time, we have seen Tomko decide that Tomko's for Tomko. And as far as AJ Styles is concerned, I'm not exactly sure where the phenomenal AJ Styles head is at this point when it comes to choosing sides between Kurt Angle and Christian Cage, his original boss.
Well, one thing we do know is when you've got the belt, you've got the stroke, and that's exactly what Kurt Angle has, but you got to give it to Christian Cage. He's not backing down from either one of them, and he goes right there. Oh, nice one right there as he just grabs him by the neck and flips him over.
Explosive move by Christian Cage. Leads to the side headlock as once again, Don, I think this is an opportunity for him to regroup. Try and rethink the strategy. At the same time, maintain your control over the Olympic gold medalist, the TNA World's Heavyweight Champ, Kurt Angle, who is motioning, signaling for Robert Roode to come in illegally. Christian connects with the kick. Now going to try and use his leg strength, but instead, Angle overpowers him. And, Roode missed the clothesline and the inverted DDT by Christian on Angle. Then the clothesline decks Roode. After this commercial break, more of our main event handicap match on Impact. Welcome back, everyone, to our Thursday Night Impact main event. The proposed tag team match that's turned into a handicap match sees Robert Roode go for the pin on Christian Cage, but just able to get a 2 count. Kurt Angle, Robert Roode in the handicap match against Christian Cage, because quite honestly, Christian was unable to find a tag team partner. Now let's review what went down during the commercial break in our main event.
Well, you can see right here, Christian Cage was up high, but Kurt Angle climbed those ropes so fast, able to belly him down from there, and then you can see Robert Roode throttling him, and then he drops him on his back, as it has been all Angle and Roode ever since the break, and I mean the numbers game, Mike, just too much for Christian Cage to handle right now.
Never an opportunity for Christian Cage to catch his breath in this match. The quick tags between Angle, who connected with that elbow and then goes for a pin, between Angle and Robert Roode have enabled them to maintain control of this match. Up front, slam by Angle.
Well, one thing about it, Christian Cage kind of took him off a little bit by surprise, showing that fire early, showing that he can hang with them, and using his speed and quickness to avoid both of them. But eventually, you just get wore down. And right now, look at Kurt going up. Beautiful moonsault, but he hits nothing but canvas. Wow.
Beautiful as far as Christian Cage is concerned. The miss of the top rope moonsault as we take another look and check out the impact as Angle crashes both his knees and his chest, being driven right into the canvas. And now maybe Christian Cage can feed off of that. Maybe he can take advantage of this opening.
Well, you can see where Kurt Angle was trying to end it right there, and if he would have hit it, it'd be done. But now look at this. Christian Cage got life as they're slugging back and forth, one shot after another, as Christian Cage lands that last right that puts him off of his feet.
Decked him with that one, sets him back up in the corner, rifling off that series of knife-edge chops. Angle able to reverse, shoots Christian into the corner, but Cage, the instant classic, connects with the elbow. Was going to go high risk, instead had second thoughts. Back into the ring, inverted DDT drops Angle, and now he feels confident that he can go to the top rope without Angle recovering.
Well, you better not take too long. And here he goes, and he did. He went for that frog splash, and roll up, 2. Christian Cage able to get out of it just in time.
Angle almost caught him with the side roll after Christian missed the frog splash. Now, Angle back in control. Connects first with that suplex. Gonna take him over German one more time. Back of Christian's head and neck. Drilled against the canvas. Karen Angle looks on approvingly from ringside as another suplex by the Olympic gold medalist has Kurt Angle back in the driver's seat.
Well, you mentioned it earlier, Mike. If the longer this goes, the worse it gets for Christian Cage. You can see he can barely get to his feet, and as soon as he does, somebody's there. Well, wait a minute. He sets him up. Did he hit the unpretty or no? He's in the ankle lock. Kurt Angle's got it cinched in. Wow. Great counter by Christian Cage.
Rolled through. Momentum sends Angle directly into the turnbuckle. Christian pin broken up by Roode.
Unbelievable. He almost stole the match right there. Robert Roode just in time. And you can see Christian Cage gives him one for good measure, but this is his chance. He has Kurt Angle reeling, and this is his shot, and he used the ropes for leverage.
Absolutely. This is the opening. Roode sent outside of the floor, and then Roode charges back in again, and you see the contact made with his own partner, Angle. Christian takes Roode for a ride. Out to the floor goes Robert Roode. Here's the pin on Angle.
1, 2. Man, that was so close. Just a split second. Kurt Angle got the shoulder up just in time. Christian Cage cannot get many more of those chances, Mike. He's got to finish it.
How impressive would that have been? Christian Cage winning this handicap match. Instead, Angle quickly goes to the top, and you can see that Christian has the perfect defense. He was biting the top of his head. Here comes the frog splash.
He hit it! Here we go! 1, 2! So close! We gotta see that again! He hit that perfectly, Mike. Look at him.
It's just been amazing that Christian has even been able to compete under these circumstances. Instead, he's not surviving. He's actually thriving, and he almost got got the pin off the frog splash, and once again, it's Angle with the ankle lock.
And you can see this time Kurt Angle's got it right. Oh, but look at that. Christian Cage grabs the rope, but as he does, the tag's made, and Kurt Angle pulls him right back into the middle.
Roode, the legal man. Referee Hebner sends Angle out to the floor, just trying to maintain something. You can see that Christian's got Roode's shoulders down.
He got him, man.
Oh, that delayed reaction by the referee as he was watching Kurt Angle enables Roode to break it up before 3, and now Roode from behind.
Christian Cage looks like he's hurt his left leg. He has. You can see he can't put any weight on it, but he's able to duck the Northern Lights Larry. But look at this. Unprettier set up. Oh, but Kurt Angle just cleans him right in the groin with that low blow, that kick.
Oh, no. And the low blow is going to lead to a situation where Roode's got him. Oh, the stuffed pile driver. Stuffed pile driver by Angle on Christian.
No way.
Roode. Oh, come on.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, Robert Roode and Kurt Angle.
He didn't stand a chance, as you can see Kurt Angle berating him. But once they used that combination and hit that pile driver together, there was no chance of Christian Cage getting his shoulder up, Mike. He's not moving at all right now.
Angle bad-mouthing Christian Cage, and it's almost as if you can read his lips. He's telling the Instant Classic, I'm the boss, I'm the leader, not you, Christian Cage. And Christian Cage, get ready for more pain and punishment. Here comes Robert Roode, and there's the Northern Lariat. Just about took Christian's head off from behind.
And think about his neck. It's got to be hurting after having it crunched. And he went right at it again. And you can see Robert Roode just pushing referee Earl Hebner out of the ring. They're not done with Christian Cage. They're going to try to send this message so that he always has clarity at what happened here tonight. Look at this.
Angle pushes his wife aside. Kurt pushes Karen away. You're right, they aren't finished. Oh, there it is. Punctuated by the Olympic slam from the Olympic gold medalist. Kurt Angle gets the last word in on Christian Cage.
Oh, and you can see Christian Cage. Oh, no, and it's not done. He's got him in the ankle lock again as Robert Roode is berating him. I mean, they're just being relentless. I've never felt sorry for Christian Cage, but you're almost starting to a little bit right here as you can see Robert Roode screaming in his ear. And here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles, and boy, does he look conflicted, Mike.
This is what we talked about earlier. The fallout, the allegiances to either Christian Cage or Kurt Angle. And the former Christian Coalition member, AJ Styles, comes down to ringside. But Don, he stopped when he got to the ring apron, and he's watching what's going on as Angle had the ankle lock applied on Christian Cage.
Well, Tomko told him last week, you're going to have to choose sides. And he's thinking about what side to do as you see Kurt Angle spit on Christian Cage and AJ Styles not doing anything.
Well, Kurt Angle physically sent a message, and now he wants to do it verbally. He wants to send a message to Christian Cage. Let's hear from the TNA World Champ.
Once again, Shane, because next week we're going to be having ourselves a little Christmas party on Impact. And it doesn't look like Christian Cage is gonna make it. Oh, it's real. It's damn real.
Join us next week for, as Kurt Angle mentioned, a TNA Christmas party. Where does Christian Cage go from here? We'll find out next Thursday on Impact.